They led him up that lonely hill, with wounded hands and iron will, the weight of wood upon his back. The path was mercy dressed in pain. The crowd cried out, "Crucify," while heaven wept and stood nearby. Creation watched its maker bleed, yet still he chose to stay for me. He had the power to come down, but love refused to turn around. Love held him there on that rugged cross. Not the nails, not the shame, not the weight of the cost. Love held him there when he could have walked away. Mercy chose the suffering so I could be saved. The nails were driven through his hands. The Son of God, the spotless Lamb, could have called angels from the sky, but silence chose to let him die. Every lash upon his skin was love refusing to give in. Every drop that touched the ground was grace that made the lost be found. He had the power to come down, but love refused to turn around. Love held him there on that rugged cross. Not the nails, not the shame, not the weight of the cost. Love held him there when he could have walked away. Mercy chose the suffering so I could be saved. Between the earth and open sky, the King of glory chose to die. Forgiveness flowing from his lips, while bearing all my brokenness. Father, forgive the words he said while thorns still press against his head. No hatred formed, no anger came, just endless love that bore my shame. He had the power to come down, but love refused to turn around. that held you there. They led him up that lonely hill with wounded hands and iron will. The weight of wood upon his back, the path was mercy dressed in pain. The crowd cried out, "Crucify," while heaven wept and stood nearby. Creation watched its maker bleed, yet still he chose to stay for me. He had the power to come down, but love refused to turn around. Love held him there on that rugged cross. Not the nails, not the shame, not the weight of the cost. Love held him there when he could have walked away. Mercy chose the suffering so I could be saved. The nails were driven through his hands. The Son of God, the spotless Lamb, could have called angels from the sky, but silence chose to let him die. Every lash upon his skin was love refusing to give in. Every drop that touched the ground was grace that made the lost be found. He had the power to come down, but love refused to turn around. Love held him there on that rugged cross. Not the nails, not the shame, not the weight of the cost. Love held him there when he could have walked away. Mercy chose the suffering so I could be saved. Between the earth and open sky, the King of glory chose to die. Forgiveness flowing from his lips while bearing all my brokenness. Father, forgive the words he said while thorns still pressed against his head. No hatred formed, no anger came, just endless love that bore my shame. He had the power to come down, but love refused to turn around. Love held him there through the you for your love that held you there.